Hi everyone, back in my craft studio today. I thought I might make a nice card. With all this being locked down, I'm missing my people, weirdly enough. So I thought I'd play with some paper today. I found this pack of linen cardstock at a thrift store a few weeks ago, and it was so pretty. I thought it would just make a great card. So I folded it in half, and then folded it in half again. So that's a nice card size. And if you want, when we're done, you can open it up and you can write on the inside as well. So I thought I'd try some decoupage today. Just show you the basics. If you haven't seen this trick before, if you can't, like sometimes the napkin layers separate very easily like that, which is great because we can use this part for other things. I'll save that. But sometimes for me the second layer doesn't come off as easy. So I just use a piece of tape and it separates those layers just like that. And then you can peel that off. Because when you're decoupaging napkins, mostly they have 2 or 3 layers, most of them do. So you want to take off everything that's not the pretty colored part. And these are great for other things. I use these for lots of stuff. So I don't get rid of that either. I put that in my extra bucket. You'll find I don't get rid of a lot of stuff. Part of my problem. Okay, so I'm going to put this beautiful napkin on the front of here. And look how that's such a pretty pattern. I want to get both the butterflies though, so I think I'm going to scooch it this way. Yeah, that's pretty. Now, when I'm working with napkins, they're pretty thin, and sometimes I'm a bit clumsy with my hands. So I saw this method from a lady named G. Kerr in the UK in one of her videos. Check out her channel. She's really great. I love all her stuff. Instead of putting the Mod Podge on the paper, she'll use glue stick to hold down the napkin, and then you can Mod Podge over it if you want to seal it, and it just sticks so much better. So let me keep that in place. I like this big glue stick. And we just run that up the face of it. Make sure you get your edges. If you decide to sew your card later, you can run paper through the sewing machine, which I recently discovered is an amazing thing. Then you won't need the Mod Podge on top. But the glue stick is a little, and of course I'm on camera, so I got a wrinkle. And just gently pull it up, put it down, or you could just say, hey, that's how I wanted it to look. What was it Bob Ross that said, no mistakes, just happy accidents? There we go, beautiful. And we can smooth that out a bit. And then I'll go and do the other side, stick that down. And the good thing about the glue stick is too, you know, the hold is almost immediate. You don't have to wait for the Mod Podge. It does take drying time, and I mean, if you've got time between steps, certainly. But if you're making a video, glue stick's really the way to go. And see how that napkin went from white to now it's got that translucent color of the card underneath there? So pretty. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut the excess off of this. I'm just going to follow the line of the card underneath. And again, I don't get rid of these bits. I'll use these somewhere else. You can always come back and clean up that line after you're done. Right. Nice. Oh, that's a little easier. Come from this side. And you could leave well enough alone and leave it just like this, but if it's handmade, you might as well add some more, right? Okay, here we go. All right. Seems I can't talk and cut at the same time. All right, so even just on its own, isn't that a pretty card? Just with a little napkin glued on it, write something pretty in there, send it to your friend. These times we're, you know, feeling alone together. I'll probably end up sending this one to my mom, so hopefully it gets to her before this video goes up. I've also got some other papers here that I thought I might like to use in it. That little perfume label we made last time out of the dictionary page, really cute. A scrap of a different napkin, the little butterfly on it, I like that. Sentiment I cut out of some scrapbook paper. This is a piece of a sewing pattern that I picked up at a thrift store. Picture of a flower I cut out of a book, or tore out and then put ink around the edge. Excuse me. An old canceled postage stamp. I bought that on eBay. A whole lot of them. A couple hundred of them for $1 or so. Excuse me, just having some tea. Okay. So let's see, do I want to put it on the outside? Covering up all those pretty flowers, but the layers are what makes it interesting, right? Maybe I'll put it on the inside. So you get something pretty when you open it up. How about that? And still plenty of room to write. I think I like that. Okay. So let's do a couple layers. Let's do this little bit of a butterfly napkin I had left over from another project. There we go. And then I'm trying not to make it too bulky so it'll still fit in an envelope nicely. So we'll just use some nice flat pieces here. One. That's nice. An old stamp. This one says Finland on it. That's cute. Get that corner very well. Let's get in there. There we go. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, we got another corner lift. There, isn't that nice? Trim off the edge there. There we go. Beautiful handmade card. Write a lovely sentiment in there. Send someone some happy mail. All right. Thanks for crafting with me. I'd love to hear your comments below. If you If you liked this video, please click the like button, hit subscribe, and when you do, a little bell will pop up. If you hit the bell, you'll get notified whenever I post a video. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.